Hello everyone and welcome back to a very exciting chess game once again by Paul Morphy. So in this chess game his opponent was Thomas Jefferson Bryan, a chess player from the United States, and this was a knighthood chess game from 1859, a must-see Paul Morphy game. So e4, e5, and we have the Evans Gambit accepted, and then Morphy castled d4, bishop back, d takes on e5, d takes on e5, and queen to b3. Black must defend the f-pawn and bishop to b5. First attacking the queen and queen to a4, so the knight is pinned. Knight to e7, adding one more defender. Even though this looks like a good move, developing and defending the knight, this was not a good move because this is actually cramping black's position. Bishop to d7 should have been considered. Sometimes instead of developing, retreating for the defense is better. So knight to e7, but this was the whole problem. Bishop to g5, black overlooked this. Black is cramped, only square for the queen, and then white has series of moves that gets some initiative. First, eliminating the defender of the knight. The knight is pinned, so king takes on e7, and then this time eliminating the defender of the e-pawn, and Morphy is landing with his knight on e5. Very nice defender elimination tactics, eliminating the defenders one after another, and finally landing on e5, forking queen and the c-pawn. So black must defend the queen, and then knight takes on c6, that's check. We have king to f8. And actually we can put a question mark next to this move. Just like developing the knight and defending, this looks like a normal move, but this was also the second very bad move by black. King to e8 should have been considered, even though this looks scary for black. But this was the correct move, and white doesn't have an obvious winning continuation. How white is going to win is unclear. So you can discover attack the king, but then what? We don't see any clear winning idea for white. So king to f8 was a big mistake. Can you see why? Okay, the first move is e5, top engine move, queen to g5, and can you see the second very important move? h4, the best move, and we have queen to g4. So the queen is not defending the key square of e7 now, deflecting the queen from the dark diagonal. That was the whole idea behind e5, h4 pawn push. So dislodging the key defender from this dark diagonal. This is why Paul Morphy, one after another, he executed these pawn moves perfectly. He pressed the buttons perfectly at the perfect time. So black has nothing. Black has to play queen to g4. But now the stage is set for the attack. Morphy attacks and black has no good defense. Check, queen to a3, and white is winning by force. So of course you can throw the queen and the bishop in, and that is going to prolong the game. So we have king to g8. Of course, if king to e8, then queen to e7. The queen is not defending on e7, so white can checkmate the king. So check with the queen, king to g8, and then knight to e7. And of course, this is winning by force. King to f8, discovered check, double check. King to g8, not king to e8, because obviously it's going to be checkmate again. So king to g8, and now, of course, this is very elementary level. Queen to f8, that's check, the only move, and the king is boxed in between the rooks. Knight to e7, smothered checkmate by Paul Morphy. He started the game without one of his knights, and in the end he smothered checkmated his opponent with his one and only knight. Amazing stuff, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care and bye bye.